This is the project progress video for my escape room on the scientific method. I wanted to do this artifact for the scientific method because for my years of experience teaching and the fact that I teach 6th through ninth grade students, I've come to understand that a lot of times students struggle with the scientific method because there's so many different pieces to remember. And most of the time we do it is just reviewing it and then we use it in lab settings. So I thought maybe if I could do something that worked on the terms, worked on the parts, and the order, that this might help them better understand it. And I wanted to do it and make it, I feel it's innovative because it's using a different method than what I normally do with my students. It's more interactive, it has a theme to it, and I felt like making something like that if I was a student, I would have been really excited to be able to participate and use that. This is the website that I am working on currently. Students would come to this homepage. There's going to be a video here that is going to explain the main objective of the course. I am currently working on that in Adobe Character Animator. I will show you that in a second. The navigation, students would be directed to go to the navigation bar. They should go to the review videos. There will be more videos listed here. I even put in a carousel with some images that I thought were important for the scientific method that will scroll through as they look. I'm still going through adding extra videos that I think are beneficial for review, since this would be done after the lesson is taught. Students would then go to the escape room and they would work through this process. They would be told and instructed to hit play, and they would get to experience this. So when they get to this part, they will actually get to hit play, and I'm just going to mute this for now so I can talk over it. They will enter the room and get to work through all of these pieces. So as you can see, it gives them the explanation on how to do each part. So they would hit go to lock and then they get to work through it. I've set it up where they actually have to get the pieces correct in order to be able to move on. So for this one, I just pick pieces, and since it's incorrect, I cannot actually move on to the next step. But once it is correct, they can move on and they would get to move to the next lock. There would be another video, and that video again tells them how to move through. What I want to include in my objective welcome video. So I know like I'm going to talk to them and welcome them to the activity, tell them what features the site has about the videos to help review the content, and that the final part is that they will actually do the escape room. They will have a friend to help them along the way. I'm working right now on making a caricature to go in. I thought this might be a little more interesting, especially since I'm using an animated fox for the actual escape room, to have this as my background. So we are currently like playing around, seeing what works best. I need to rig it a little more because it's not as functional as I would like currently. I've actually tested the learning tool with my students in 2 of my 4 classes, and the response from the students was great. They were actually really invested, really into it. They were shocked that I actually was able to make something like this. So I feel like that has gone really great because I was hoping it would be taken well, and it has been. Some challenging things were obviously learning how to use Adobe Captivate and Character Animator, since I was not familiar with these two products, nor was I familiar with Adobe products in general. My next step is just going to be to finalize the website layout, add all the final touches that I would like to be in there, make sure the website flows well, and hopefully maybe get to test it again with the students and see what they think of the actual website flow.